5 haunting paranormal encounters that shouldn't exist. Some stories can be explained, some are just tricks of the mind, but these, they defy reality. Tonight, we bring you 5 terrifying paranormal encounters that no one has ever told before. Stay until the end, because once you hear these, you might start noticing things too. The Shadow That Wrote Back. In 2016, Oliver was renovating an old bookstore when he found something strange. A locked cabinet filled with blank notebooks. Each one was empty, except for the last page, where a single sentence was written. "Do not write in me." Thinking it was a joke, Oliver grabbed a pen and wrote, "Who are you?" The ink sank into the paper like water into skin. The words twisted, bled into new letters. "I am behind you." Oliver turned. The lights flickered. A long, thin shadow stretched across the floor, one that did not belong to him. When he looked back at the notebook, the page was gone. The room that shouldn't exist. In 2008, Marie moved into a small apartment with her cat Luna. The place was old, with creaky floors and faded wallpaper, but there was something off about it. Every night, Luna would sit in the hallway, staring at the wall. One night, Marie woke up to find a door where the wall had been. It wasn't there before. It didn't match the rest of the apartment. The knob was ice cold. The door creaked as it opened. Inside was a room she had never seen before. Dusty furniture, an old mirror, and a single chair rocking back and forth. She slammed the door shut, but the next morning, her apartment layout had changed. The door was gone. In the mirror, it was now hanging in her bedroom, the man who spoke without moving his mouth. In 1994, Caleb worked at a gas station off a quiet highway. It was always slow at night, until a man walked in. He was tall, pale, with wide, unblinking eyes. He placed a single bottle of water on the counter. Caleb rang him up, but then, before he could say a word, he heard a voice. "You work late." The words echoed inside his skull, but the man's lips never moved. Caleb swallowed hard, scanning the bottle. "That will be $1.29. Silence. Then, the voice again. I don't need to pay." The man smiled. Caleb's vision blurred. The cash register flickered. The screen reset to 0. And when he looked back up, the man was gone. The bottle was still there, untouched, unopened, and ice cold. The phone that answered itself. In 2021, Erica was alone in her apartment when her phone started ringing. The caller ID displayed her own number. Her stomach dropped. How was that possible? She hesitated before answering. "Hello." Silence. Then a breath. Her own voice whispered back, "Don't go into the bedroom." The call disconnected. Erica's hands trembled. Slowly she turned toward the bedroom door. It was open. She was sure she had closed it. Inside, the blankets were pulled back. The closet door was ajar. And in the dim light, she saw the shape of someone standing inside. The painting that watched me sleep. In 2003, Lucas inherited a painting from his grandmother's attic. It was old, a portrait of a man with dark, sunken eyes. Lucas hung it in his bedroom, thinking nothing of it, until he noticed something strange. Every morning the painting was slightly different. The man's head tilted in a new direction. His expression changed. One night, Lucas decided to test it. He took a picture of the painting before bed. At exactly 3 a.m., he woke up to a noise, a soft tapping sound. He turned on the light. The painting was facing the other way. He grabbed his phone, heart pounding, checking the picture he took earlier. The man's eyes were wide open, and his mouth was smiling. Some encounters are stories, some are warnings, and some never end. Which story haunted you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more chilling paranormal stories, be sure to like, subscribe, and join us next time, if you dare.